I learned that I had cancer when I was 28 years old. I thought I was having kind of a heart attack. I was laying on the floor. My wife came home and called an ambulance. The hospital we were at told us to go up to the University of Utah, to Huntsman. We eventually got a diagnosis of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It was kind of a shock for us and for our young family. I had 2 young girls at that time, so Adalyn, who was 3, and Ava was about a year old.
I remember him being on the floor in the living room and the paramedics coming and taking him. I didn't understand, but I knew enough that like when a big red truck comes with lights, it's not good.
That was a life-changing event for us. It changed everything. Suddenly, a husband that was supporting his family couldn't get out of bed and couldn't work, and Adalyn would have dreams at night that her dad was dying, and for this sweet little soul to be so scared, it was really hard.
I did chemotherapy for several months and radiation, and had a lot of experiences with Adalyn as a young child, trying to understand what was going on.
I think I was 5 in kindergarten, and one of the stories I'd read about was Alex's lemonade stand, and she was this 8-year-old girl that had raised $1 million for cancer research, and it kind of struck a chord with me. I was like, oh, like that's super neat that she was able to turn something hard for her into something that raised so much money to contribute to cancer research. We wanted to do some kind of fundraiser, and my parents thought it was an awesome idea, and they were like, let's do it. So we just set up on Traverse Mountain, and I think that year we raised $256, which as a 5-year-old was a big deal.
We literally just had like a table, and we had a couple poster boards, and you know, it's really turned into something a lot bigger than that, which is really neat.
Ava, do you want to come do the mixing part? This is officially our 10th year doing this. I do Cookies for the Cure for cancer research every year. It's turned more into the Sisters Project, and Mom and Dad contribute.
It is neat to watch all of my girls work together, and as they get older, they take more of a larger role. Every year, we have people come that have never seen us before, and they tell us their story and say, hey, my dad passed away, or my mom passed away, and here's $20. Unfortunately, I think cancer impacts us all. So when Adalyn first had the idea, she decided the proceeds are going to go to cancer research.
We've raised over $10,000. So many people have been taken much sooner than they should have been by cancer. It made it so important to me to continue.
I didn't know that Adalyn would be somebody that was going to change the world, that they have an ability to make an impact and make a difference, I think has been the most inspiring thing.
Even if it was from a 5-year-old, I think still felt really big to me and was changing the world from my little corner of it. I get to have my dad, like he's still here. Being able to raise this money, Huntsman's able to use it where it's needed. Every penny matters. No amount is too small.